the radar. Yeah. Oh, that was. Yep, working in the garage today. Alright, well, it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, the 14th. About 82 degrees. It's cooled down a little bit because we had a few thunderstorms to roll through. Well, picked up this laptop the other day. Real quick here, just a little update. So I did it all in Spirit 1521. Wouldn't quite boot anything on the screen for the first hour or so. So I switched the memory out, got it going. I actually had an extra keyboard here. Only problem is that little delete key and everything needs a new little thing on the bottom. So it's kind of super glued there, but it still works. Wouldn't come on. So I did some research, and this thing has the graphics reball problem where it gets a little warm, comes unsoldered and everything. So I didn't do any reballing with it like that. So just took the keyboard off and everything, put some pressure down underneath the keyboard, a little bit of heat as well from a what is it? It's a hair dryer and everything, and then let it cool for about 10 minutes. Turned it back on, and it's been working just fine for the last about 3 days. So we put, of course, it doesn't have a hard drive in it just yet. It needs a battery as well, but yeah, it's working just fine now for the last 2 or 3 days. It's been off a couple times. I turned it off a couple times, turned it right back on. No problem. I'm running Linux Slacko 5.7 on it right now. It's got a gig of memory and everything, and it's using this little 2 gig USB flash stick as a hard drive for it. So it does work. It's not the fastest thing, but it does work for a basic web surfing. As you can see, I'm on a Facebook page right now. We'll go ahead and refresh that. It does have built-in wireless as well. Speakers do work. It's got multimedia over here on the front, but it does work. It just needs some parts and a little TLC. So it'll be a good little backup little thing.
Natin kung saan makakakuha ng murang kahit pang 2 metros lang para at least may makausap tayo rito at meron naman ako rito
From KB7 RAF. So we're sitting on 14,231. Well, it's almost 7 o'clock, and we still have some rumbles of thunder. And of course, as soon as I turn on the camera, when I record it, it gets quiet. And what's this? What's this all over my car? I just washed it yesterday. Someone's been climbing on it already? Now there's a little thunder there. Yeah, it looks like the rain wants to come down. Hear it over there. Nope, no one's listening to the frequency on 440, 144, 440 simplex. Now, what's the rumble?
There was a guy talking down here earlier. Just a new VHF
Yeah, it's loud.
Got 5 element beam on 6 and I think it's an 11 element beam on 2. But my coax to it I think is bad. It's always worked fine in the past.
Did you give Jeffrey his dinner yet? No?
I'm done.
So you didn't make him his shells and cheese earlier?
For a brighter future. But look around at where they
I
are
made him
now
shells and cheese
and
earlier.
realize
In the
Yeah,
microwave.
he ate it all.
Okay, so that was his lunch or dinner?
it's just as bright.
New haircut? Cool.
On Thursday.
Yeah, just yesterday. What are you watching now?
Jim Lee Otis, Cody Kansas 600.
Oh, a Kansas 600?
Kansas 600.
That's the name of the elevator, huh? It's a Kansas 600? Is it?
Kansas 600.
Can you spell it for me? Is it KANSAS or is it
KSS.
KSS? So it's it's a Kone KSS 600. Okay.
And Cody Kansas 500.
KSS 500. Oh, nudge mode. You gotta give it a little nudge, huh?
Like on the Blue 3 Garage.
Did you eat your dinner?
Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner? Do you remember? You had shells and cheese. What, about 4 o'clock? So that was an early dinner. Okay. Well, it's almost 7. Well, hey, your clock, your little phone clock here and everything is almost exactly right. What time it is? But we got 1 more week of summer school, right? This week's the last week of summer school, right? Wonder if it's a new one. Anyway, he had that about 4 o'clock, and it's 7 now, so I think he'll probably be hungry for a late dinner. But he's got 1 week of summer school left. 14th. I got a little bit of water there. June 14th, and it's only gotten up to like 98 for a high. It hasn't even broken 100 degrees yet this summer, and I don't even think it's actually officially summer yet. It should be, but I'll check it on the calendar, see if it's officially summer yet or not. I don't think it is. Now what do you do? There's more water here. Not a lot. Okay, I'm going to end the clip here. Stop here and take it in. At Walmart getting a few groceries. Just decided to stop here and take in the sights just for a minute. Come on, focus. Why aren't you focusing? Hello. It's not focusing. Up a little bit. There you go. That's how hot it is outside, and it's even getting hotter. It was 95 in about a minute.
Picture.
Oh, well, you're taking video right now. Okay. Zara, did you forget something? The bricks?
I did.
Well, put them back to the way you
I did.
found them. They were not like that.
That's how I remember one.
They were not like that. You moved them all out and around to find the bugs. We need to put them back.
Monster and I know. We have to go to library.
JR0P in the net. I want to thank all the guys that showed up at the last family fishing, Jerry and the rest of the bunch. Everybody caught fish, everybody had a lot of fun. Got a few things coming up. We got one June 14th. That's going to be down at Rockford Lake in Beatrice, and the Nebraska Walleye Association's putting it on. Should be pretty good. Got one June the 17th for
Overhead.
Well, everybody, and who remembers these old window fans made out of metal and